Hey everyone, John here with your latest mortgage and housing market update. But first, let's address the elephant in the room. I did have a shaving mishap and ended up taking the whole beard off. It was not the plan, but it is going to come back. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's dive into the market, okay? So what happened last week? Mortgage rates, they held steady. The 30-year fixed mortgage remains at 7.05% with no major movement. Tariff news, however, that did create some market volatility. We saw stock markets dip while bond yields ticked up slightly, which could end up putting pressure on mortgage rates. Mixed housing market signals. We saw new home sales, they rose by 4.09%. But pending home sales, they only increased by 1.75%, which does reflect some buyer hesitation. The Fed kept rates unchanged. We saw the central bank emphasizing that rate cuts are going to depend on inflation progress, which is keeping rates in check. How did it impact mortgage rates? Conventional 30-year fixed, 7.05, unchanged. VA 30-year fixed, 6.95%, up about 0.1%. And then FHA, pretty much flat at 6.46. Markets reacted to the Fed's steady rate policy and tariff concerns, which influenced bond yields and kept mortgage rates relatively stable. If we look over at the housing market, builder confidence rose by 4.88%, which shows optimism in new construction. Housing starts and building permits, they declined down 0.51 and 2.86% respectively. Existing home sales slowed slightly, down 0.57 in September. So what's next? Jobs report this Friday. The January jobs report will be a major indicator for the Fed's next moves. If job growth is strong, rates may stay elevated. If weaker, we could see some relief. Mortgage rate watch, the 10-year Treasury yield is at 4.53%, meaning any movement here is going to impact mortgage rates. Spring market trends, expect more homes to hit the market over the next 30 to 60 days, increasing inventory, but also buyer competition. So what does this mean for you? Well, if you're a buyer, lock in a rate if you find the right home. Inventory is rising slightly, but prices remain relatively high. Sellers, you still have an advantage, but more listings mean more competition. Pricing strategically is key, is listening to your agent. That's your Market Pulse update. Stay informed, stay strategic, and reach out if you have questions. See you next week. Bye, everyone.